Hello, beautiful Gemini. Thank you for being here. My name is Jaden, and this is Lighthouse 36. Today I'm going to be doing a very special reading for you. It's all about what your future significant other will be like. So it's a pick a card reading. We're going to take 3 cards from this deck. And the cards each represent an archetype, an energy of what the person will be like. There are messages on the bottom of each card, which I will read to you. But I do read these cards intuitively. And just a forewarning with the messages that are on the cards, the author does have a sense of humor, so they can be quite funny actually. But I do read the cards intuitively. And then what I'll do is we'll take a peek into their past, present, and their future when they meet you in the future. And we'll also draw some timeline cards, potential timelines, because we're all on different timelines. Okay, let's get started. And just to let you know, on these cards, it is all male images, but I'm not reading body parts. It's just the energy that I'm reading. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Gemini Collective today? Can you please give us 3 different archetypes regarding the future significant other for the Gemini Collective? 3 archetypes, please. One has fallen down. Okay. I'll put the blue solidite crystal on there. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. So this is pile number 1. Okay, can you give us 2 more, please, Spirit? 2 more? 2 more archetypes, energies. Okay, this is number 2, pile number 2, and I'll put a rose quartz crystal on that one. 1 more, please, Spirit. 1 more, please. 1 more. Thank you. And pile number 3, and I'll put a rainbow fluorite crystal on that one. So just to repeat, pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So please go ahead and pick your pile, and you will find timestamps in the description box below, and I'll see you on the other side, Gemini. Thank you. All right, if you haven't picked your pile yet, Gemini, please just press pause. And again, timestamps will be below in the description box, and I'll see you on the other side. Thank you. Hello, pile number 1. You've chosen the blue heart-shaped solidite crystal. All right, let's turn this over and see what we have for you. The secret agent. Okay, so this doesn't mean that the person is a secret agent, okay? It's just an energy that they carry. So let's take a look at what the author says on the bottom. The secret agent, mysterious and elusive. He'll tell you his name, but then he'd have to disappear. So like I said, there is, the author does have a sense of humor. Okay, so let me read this card intuitively for you. I'm just going to take a few deep breaths, and you're more than welcome to join me and see and connect with the cards as well and with spirit and see what messages are here for you. Oh goodness, this Palo Santo wood here, wood pieces just smell beautiful. I don't know why, I'm just, the scent is really coming up today, like very strongly, just beautiful. Okay, so the first thing that I get right off the bat for you, Gemini, regarding this significant other, your future significant other. Oh, and I want to say this is a collective reading. If it doesn't resonate with you at all, please try another pile or another placement. Okay, so the first thing I get right off the bat is that this person is very secretive about their past. They do not like to speak about their past whatsoever. They like to speak with you about the present and the future, and that's it. They don't want to talk about their past. Um, they're a good dresser. How do I explain this? They're kind of a very serious character, okay? Um, they're not the type to like laugh out loud. Like they may smile and maybe chuckle a little bit, but even that I think would be rare. They're like more of a serious person, okay? You get like, if you crack a joke, they're more likely to smile instead of like laugh. They're not really the type to roar with laughter, at least not on a regular basis. I'm hearing that this person may have had some financial trouble in the past, like a bankruptcy or two. And they came from a troubled childhood. So this is most likely why they don't want to speak about the past. I'm hearing ugly divorce. There was a very ugly divorce. There may be children involved for some of you. So there may be children here or a child. But it's my impression that this person doesn't see that child or children very often. I think the pain of the divorce was just very difficult for them, which is unfortunate. Anything else, Spirit? This person may be actually a police officer or a manager of some sort. Um, I'm getting a little bit of boss energy, but it's not like high up boss energy. It's kind of like middle boss energy, okay? Like they're not a CEO or you know, um someone who runs their own business kind of thing. Like they may even be in sales actually. But they make an okay like living, um, you know, like they make a good living, but it's nothing, like they're not filthy rich, they're not like um really really wealthy, but they make a good living, a steady income. And I'm hearing that they are reliable. Anything else, Spirit? I'm hearing that for some, they like to gamble, like as a little bit kind of a release. Like they like to gamble every once in a while. Okay. All right, let's get some cards regarding this person's past. 2 cards, please, Spirit, regarding this individual's past. 2 cards, please. 2 cards. Oh, okay. So this is the Lover's card. Um, so this can be about choices. So the first message I'm getting right off the bat, is that they made a choice to kind of leave their past behind. And they don't like to talk about their past, okay? They made a choice to leave it behind. The other image that I'm getting, or message that I'm getting, is this is them and their past, okay? You know, whether it was a long-term relationship or a marriage, okay? Their past significant other, they bought a house together. And I think that they've lost it all, okay, because of this separation and divorce. And if they had children, they wanted to leave it to the children. They just kind of, you know, oh, what's the word? Like they just accepted their losses and moved on and started again. It's just like it wasn't worth all the pain, um, all the stress to them. Uh, they just wanted their freedom to get away from that marriage, that relationship. Okay. Another one, please, Spirit. One more. One more, please, Spirit. If you could give us a peek into their childhood, that would be wonderful, Spirit. There are 2 cards here. Yeah, the 3 of Swords. Okay. A lot of pain here. A painful childhood, a painful marriage. Okay. But once they got out of that childhood, out of that marriage, they started to feel like the wheel of fortune was going to turn in their favor. It was like a freedom of some sort. They just felt very free. Free when they were, when they were younger, before the marriage. Um, they felt free, like they got out of that terrible home and childhood, okay? Making their own money, that felt good, and working. I feel like this person is not someone who's gone to university or college. Like they just started working from the time they were teenagers. That's my feeling. They may have gone to college at some point. But that's my feeling. They kind of just work their way up, okay? And like maybe if they are a police officer, they just went to the police academy. Um, I'm not sure what the requirements are for the police academy, if you do require a certain amount of education. Um, but perhaps I'm picking up, if this was an older person at that time, maybe not as much education was required. I'm not 100% sure. But I just feel like this is not someone who um, cherishes education or anything like that. This is someone who wants to work and earn money. They're not a book person, okay? Um, okay, so the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, and when they left the marriage, same thing. They had that same feeling of like, oh my gosh, I'm free of this, you know? I made a really bad decision and I'm not going to do that again. I am free of this relationship. Um, so even though it was hurtful, They feel good about it, but they definitely want to leave this in the past. They don't want to talk about this and keep reliving it. Okay, whatever happened to them as a child and in the marriage, they don't want to keep reliving that. Okay. Spirit, please give us present energy for this individual. Please give us present energy. Okay, Three of Wands. And this particular Three of Wands really reminds me of the Magician card in the tarot, and like the major arcana. So I think they're trying to create something here, and they're waiting for their ships to come in. Now, I'm not sure if this is about a new relationship, or if it has something to do with an investment or a business. Like, depending on how long ago this was, in the past, like, I don't see them as wanting a relationship immediately. So let's get another card and see what's happening here. But they are trying to bring something in, some kind of manifestation, and waiting for it to come, for their ships to arrive. Spirit, can you give us some more clarification on this? Oh, I'm so sorry. I said Three of Wands, but it's actually an Eight of Wands. But definitely I was picking up on that energy that they're waiting for their ships to come in, whatever it is they're trying to manifest. But with the Eight of Wands, it means that whatever it is, it's actually coming in quickly. Okay, Spirit, can you please clarify the Eight of Wands? What are they waiting for? Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. I think that the person that they were married to or had a significant relationship with in the past, this person was not emotionally mature. They were very immature. And they're hoping now to manifest a Queen of Cups, someone who is emotionally mature. It's like I just want to touch the card here to see what else I get. Because I'm feeling like, and what I'm hearing is that it's almost like they secretly do want someone to speak to about the past, but they're so secretive. But I think there's something about them, whether they're conscious of it or not, it might be subconscious, they do want to speak with someone about their past. Very interesting. Let me see what I pick up. Yeah, but okay, we'll see what happens with that. But what I'm getting is they just don't want any more drama, okay? There was a lot of drama in their past, and they don't want any more drama. And that's why they want the Queen of Cups. Someone who is very emotionally balanced and isn't addicted to drama. And, drama doesn't follow them everywhere they go, because this seemed to be what their past partner was like, their past significant other, and also a lot of drama in their childhood as well. Maybe with time, they'll finally share more of themselves with you, but initially, they're going to be very secretive, and you need to be okay with that. And that's up to you, of course. I'm not giving you advice one way or another. That's up to you. But this is someone who takes a lot of time to trust another person now. but they are wanting another partner. So I don't know how long ago that happened to them, the divorce or separation. But they do feel ready now, and it's like they're manifesting it. It's like they're praying for it. Um, Very interesting. Okay, one more for present spirit, one more for present. Please tell us about this person. One more peek into their present. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the High Priestess. They're looking for their Queen of Cups and a High Priestess type of person. Um, Someone who is very strong and independent. Um, Someone who's not needy, okay, including emotionally needy. It's like they have this idea of someone in their head of who they want to attract, and it's the complete opposite of the person that they were married to. Okay. So what I heard was that they had a kind of hero complex because of their childhood. Their mom was in an abusive relationship, and they felt like they had to save their mom, like constantly, like, they had to help her. Or it could have been someone who was disabled in some way with ill health, a mother um, with ill health. And they kind of repeated this pattern once they freed themselves of that relationship. Okay, I'm hearing moved away, so maybe they changed cities. Maybe they couldn't admit that, to that parent that, they didn't want to be responsible for them. I'm not sure, but they moved cities, but they ended up attracting a similar type of partner, someone very needy who, kind of had like the victim mentality, and always in need of help and saving, and they attracted someone like that. So it was like a repeated pattern from their past. But now they're ready to have someone who's independent and strong, who uses their intuition, who is able to help themselves, who's emotionally balanced, not needy in any way. And they're trying to bring this in, okay? Um, this could be conscious or subconscious, but I'm feeling like it's conscious, and they might be praying on it or trying to manifest it in some way. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, please give us a peek into the future when they meet Gemini. Please give us a peek into the future when they meet Gemini. Okay, too many cards, Spirit, but two flipped over. Um, like flipped over where the pictures are showing. So I won't take the ones that are face down. I'll just take the two um, uh, that the picture is showing, the image. So Seven of Wands and the Six of Cups. Seven of Wands and Six of Cups. What is this about, Spirit? So here with this particular Seven of Wands, um, I'm I'm feeling like they're looking for someone who is established, okay? Someone with their own career, um, who is not going to be independent, depending on them financially, okay? I just want to check something here in my little booklet. Just a moment, please. Yeah. Okay. The Seven of Wands is about like protecting yourself from negative energies. So it's like they want to protect themselves from negative energies. They want to protect themselves, excuse me, from this type of person that's been in their past. Interesting. And they want someone's very strong and who has their own life, their own interests. And with the Six of Wands, which is usually about the past, so again, these two cards, even though they're in future energy, they're like still talking about the past, okay? They're like not wanting to recreate the past. This is what they want. And I'm getting a message about um, like them being a kid and watching families on television, like happy families, and wanting that. And this is what they want. They want a happy family, whether it's just you and them or with children. Because there are children here, I feel like they want children. Um, but this is what they want. They want a happy family, and they're trying to protect themselves from the past. You know, even though they don't speak very much about the past, it's always kind of like in the forefront of their mind. Okay? They know what they want and what they don't want, and they do not want to repeat a pattern. They do not want to repeat this pattern. Spirit, can you give us one more, please? One more for future when they meet Gemini? The Nine of Swords. Oh, what is this doing here? Let's see. Can you clarify, please, Spirit? Clarify the Nine of Swords. Wow. What? It's funny. It's like past energy is in this future energy. This is your significant other, okay? Your future significant other. So, Spirit, oh, thank you. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Sorry about that, Gemini. Okay. I'm like, what are these cards doing here? Like this, there's so much past energy here. I understand now. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, sorry about that, Gemini. It just took me a little while to understand this. Okay. So what Spirit's trying to tell us is they may be very secretive, but they're going to tell you about their past, okay? They're going to trust you so much that they are going to tell you about the past, everything that happened here, okay? Um, the nightmares, the sleepless nights, okay? What was taken from them, okay? The deception. They're going to share this with you. They are going to trust you. And you're probably the only person or one of the few people on earth he or she is going to share this information with. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, please give us one more message for future energy. Oh, goodness, you're going to bring that secretive energy. You're going to bring that out. Wow. Okay. And I feel like you're going to be very respectful of it and hold it carefully and understand how difficult it was for this person to share this with you. Wow. I'm I'm hearing even a possible like friend like just stabbed them in the back, took money from them. Um, okay, one more, please, Spirit, for future when they meet Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords. Um, when they share this information with you, um, they're going to kind of be at the crossroads, okay? Should I share this information with them? Are they trustworthy? Okay, but they are going to share it with you, and things are going to be brought into balance. See this person meditating here? So the image in this card is really giving me a feeling of things being brought into balance, okay? Finally, at the end of this long journey. And there's going to be a new beginning with you. Wow, this is beautiful. Um, Thank you so much, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Oh, I almost forgot. Okay, let's get some potential timelines for when you are going to meet this person. Some potential timeline. Thank you, Spirit. 3 potential timelines for when Gemini will meet this individual. By the end of the day, what? Okay, September. And one more, please. So some of you, I think just a few, are on the precipice of meeting this person. You may have even been in each other's energy, like, at the grocery store, in the dog park, in your neighborhood. Yes, the time is now. Oh my gosh. So some of you are on the precipice of meeting this person, which is wonderful. So you may have already been in each other's energy fields. You may have already noticed each other, or already met, or just been in each other's energy fields. Like I said, at the grocery store, dog park, in your condo, in your neighborhood. Okay, and some of you may have just met this person. Okay. Um, and for some of you, it may be this September or next September. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed that reading. I certainly did. If you did, please show this channel some love, and I will see you next time. I'm wishing you all the very best. Take good care. Okay, pile number 2. Welcome. You've chosen the pink rose quartz crystal. Um, all right, let's flip this over and see what we have. The poet. Ooh, okay, doesn't necessarily mean that they're a poet. It's just an energy that they carry. I don't think I've ever gotten this card before. Let's just see what the author says on the bottom. And remember, they do have a sense of humor. The poet, romantic and soulful, writes verses for you, forgets to text back. Okay. All right. I'm just going to hold the card here and tap into this energy of this future significant other. Yeah, I'm hearing right off the bat daydreamer. They're a daydreamer, okay? This person has humongous dreams, okay? Humongous dreams. Um, what kind of dreams does this person have, Spirit? Yeah, so they could be an artist, okay? Dreams of becoming a famous singer, dreams of becoming a famous artist, like that paints, dreams of um, becoming a famous writer, dreams of becoming a famous actor, dreams of living somewhere else, like Europe, in Europe. Or I'm hearing even traveling, like to different countries. I'm hearing the Caribbean for some reason. So Caribbean, yeah, and they may be the type that like to travel and just get odd jobs. Um, I'm not sure. I think it's because of this tower here. For some reason, I'm getting UK. They may actually live in the UK. This may be someone who has a steady job, but it's not what they truly want to do, okay? So they may have a job to support themselves, but it's not truly what they want to do. Like they're doing their art on the side and trying to get their career to take off. I'm being attracted to the number 39 here, which is 9 plus 3 is 12. And then 1 plus 2 is 3. So they are trying to give birth to something, birth a way to make money, okay? To make a living from what they love to do. I'm hearing even it could be spirituality. This person could be a very spiritual person, and they may be trying to somehow make a living from, something related to their spirituality. This is someone who follows their heart, okay? It's really like they'll always feel a kind of void if, like something's missing in their life if they um, don't do what they love, okay? Or don't achieve their goals. Very peaceful soul. Just loves life, loves nature. This is someone who will notice everything about you. Like if you get a haircut, they're going to notice it and compliment you. If you get a new piece of jewelry or a new outfit, they will notice it and they will compliment you. This may be someone that you choose to um, like support their career in some way. Um, like maybe you'll be the main income earner if that's something that resonates with you. Oh, and I forgot to say this is a collective reading, so if it doesn't resonate with you, please try another pile or another placement. This is someone who's in love with love. They love love, even though it hurts sometimes. They're the type of person who tries to bloom where they're planted. I'm feeling like they've been to university. You know, I'm feeling like they may have parents that are actually well off. Um, and they've been nurtured, you know, and whatever they love, it's been nurtured. It's not like the parents, you know, didn't want them to do what they love. Um, oh, okay. But it's like they thought that maybe they would outgrow it somehow, okay? Or they're trying to get them to somehow do what they love and make it into a career. Like, you know, if they've always loved art, you know, maybe study to do art therapy, or music to do music therapy. Something that they can actually make a living from their money that's not such a long shot. But for this person, it's not quite enough, okay? They just cannot give up on their dreams. It's like a part of who they are. And they just can't give up on their dreams. Like, they don't want to settle. Okay, let's get some cards regarding their past. Spirit, please give us a peek into their past. Please give us a peek into their past. The High Priestess. So this is someone who is highly intuitive, who follows their intuition, okay? Nine of Swords. I'm just going to move this over and get figure out what this Nine of Swords is about. Yes, okay. So they are someone who follows their intuition, okay? And it sometimes has gotten them in trouble. I'm hearing that song, Frank Sinatra, I Did It My Way. And um, one of like some of the lyrics in the song, it's there's something about there were times where I bit off more than I can chew. Um, and they've done that, okay? There have been times that they've bit off more than they can chew. But the thing about this person is that they're very resilient. They just keep going no matter what, okay? They pick themselves up, dust themselves off, and start again. Even if their intuition, it feels like they've, you know, were led down the wrong road, they still believe no matter what. They feel like this is a gift that's been given to them by spirit and that it's their destiny. Sorry, something's trying to come up. I'm just trying to listen. They've also been a very trusting person. Like, they're a very good person, a kind-hearted person, and they tend to think that, at one time they did, okay, that everybody was like them, but then they realized that not everybody in the world is kind. So this is a difficult lesson that they've learned. And they've definitely had their heart broken more than once, okay, by an intimate partner. But they are determined, no matter what, to still believe. They still believe in love. They still believe in their dream or dreams, okay? And they still trust their intuition. And, excuse me, and their intuition is only getting stronger and stronger and stronger. Interesting. Okay, please, Spirit, give us something about the present, a peek into their present. Excuse me. Peek into their present, please, Spirit. Hierophant. Woo! Yeah. This person has become so strong. It's like this strength comes from within. A lot of people in this world, like, we'll have dreams and say, when I accomplish this, I'll be happy. Or when I accomplish this, when I have this much money in my bank account and this house and this car, I'm going to, feel more confident and strong and blah, 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 blah. You get what I mean. But this person has found it within themselves, okay? There's like this deep confidence within them, like such wisdom, okay? This is an old soul. This is a very old soul. They have so much wisdom. They're the Hierophant, okay? And I'm hearing also with this picture here that they have a connection with animals, okay? It could be spirit animals, real animals, both. Um, they have a real connection with animals, with spirit, with their higher selves, okay? Intuition. This may be a very spiritual person, even though they may not identify as being a very spiritual person. Like, they may not identify as being a New Ager or identify as being a Christian um, or any religion or Buddhist or a Muslim or anything like that. They may not identify, but they are a very spiritual person. I'm hearing naturalist. They identify with nature. Very interesting. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. One more. This is a very wise person. And their wealth comes from inside. They are rich on the inside. Okay? A very rich, sorry, a card did flip over, but I keep getting messages. A very rich inner world. Okay, so this person may not be rich, financially, and they may work odd jobs and this sort of thing, but or just a job to pay the bills, etc., so that they can do what they love. But this person is very rich on the inside. They have a very rich inner world. Okay, what do we have here? The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. They're working hard to give birth to a new beginning that will be a wealthy beginning, a prosperous and stable beginning. They're planting seeds like to get their career, like the career that, whatever it is they love, which I believe is related to the arts. They're working hard, or spirituality. They're working hard to have that take off, okay? They're committed to it. They're planting a seed and they feel like it's starting to grow, like there's a new beginning here for them. Like perhaps, for instance, if they're a writer, maybe they've, not been able to finish a book, but they finally just finished their first book and they're sending it off to agents, okay? Or maybe they've sent it to agents in the past, but nobody's been interested. And now maybe a couple of agents have expressed interest. Interesting. Yeah, just hearing a new beginning here, with promise of prosperity, So, financial abundance, in this physical world. Because what's on the inside must, this is like, universal law. Whatever is on the inside must manifest in your physical world. So if this person has such a rich, inner life, it must um, manifest in the outer world. And I think it's starting to. Um, yeah, this person doesn't have like victim mentality. Like they're not like, oh, woe is me. Why did I have to be born this way? Why couldn't I just be a normal person? No, they don't have that. They're very rich on the inside. They are confident and appreciate who they are. They know where they're going. And part of it has to do with the support they received in their upbringing, okay? Very confident person, very rich inside, and it's just a matter of time before it manifests on the outside as well. Oh, beautiful. Um, okay, let's get a look into their um, future with Gemini when they meet Gemini. Future when they meet Gemini, please, Spirit. Future when they meet Gemini. Okay, I'm just taking 2 cards, but Spirit gave us 4 here, so I think I'm going to take them. Yeah, oh my goodness, so beautiful, so beautiful. Spirit is taking them away from the darkness, rocky shores, when they meet you, and they've been brought into safe waters, okay, into the light. They've left this past behind where they've been hurt. It's behind them, okay? The time of struggle is over. Spirits brought them to safety when they meet you, and they're now in the light, from the darkness into the light. Um, they've given a lot, and they are now going to receive, okay, from the universe. They are going to receive from the universe, what they've given. They've given a lot to their passion, to what they love, and it's now time to receive. And here you are, both of you, the lovers. Just happiness, okay? It's also about choice. You choose each other, okay? This card is also about choice. You choose each other. And you are just so happy together. And there is so much celebration going on here. And I think it's not just a celebration of you two being together. It's a celebration of also things going very well for this person's artistic career, okay? Or spiritual career. Things are going well for them. It's like Jupiter or the sun is shining on this person's life, okay? Um, it's like, like when someone, there are times in our lives where all these good things, happen at once. And I'm seeing three good things happening here. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's 4 people actually here, but I was only seeing 3 and hearing 3, so I'm gonna go with that. Is it 3 or 4? This is the 3 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Wands. Oh my goodness. What? I was reading 3 of Cups. Oh goodness. Okay, I'm not sure why I was reading 3 of Cups. You know, celebration. 3 of Cups is celebration. 4 of Wands is also celebration. So it is the same energy. Um, and the 4 of Wands is also a marriage card, okay? So there's, this is your future significant other. This is not about a one-night stand or anything like that. So this is a marriage card. So there's the possibility of marriage. So take what resonates with you. And just what I was saying before, I'm going to stick to the number 3 because I kept hearing 3. It's like 3 very good things happen to this person when they meet you. They meet you, their career is taking off, and what is the third thing, Spirit? For some of you, it's a baby, it's a pregnancy. Wow, okay. Anything else, Spirit? What would the other third? I'm hearing a car, like they have maybe a new car, or maybe they've never had a car before and now they have a car. Anything else, Spirit? Good news is what I'm hearing. Good news. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Oh, I see. It's like their name is going to start being known. Their name is going to start being known. Like there may be articles published on their work and on them. Very interesting. It's like the career is finally taking off. Everything's coming up roses at this time. You're going to meet them at a very good time in their life. And you're part of why it's a good time in their life. Just beautiful, Gemini. Okay, let's get some potential timelines because we're all on different timelines. Spirit, please give us some potential timelines for when Gemini will meet this individual. Please give us some potential timelines. May. So at the time of this recording, it is May. So you may meet them this month, okay? And if it's not this month, it may be next May, okay? 2027. This is a timeless reading, so if you're not reading this at, seeing this at the time of the recording, it could be just the next May, okay? What? 2 more, please. 2 more potential timelines. Today? What? So for some of you, this is very, very close, okay? Because we're in the month of May and Spirit's saying today. Now, it may be that you don't actually speak with them, but you are in each other's energy field, okay? It may be that you've moved to a new place and this person lives in your building or in your neighborhood. You may have, your energy may have been in contact, at the dog park or the grocery store in the neighborhood. It could be a number of things. I'm hearing even school, okay? But this is very, very close, okay? For a lot of you, because we're getting May and today. This is very close for you. Nearing, I'm hearing. Okay. It could be someone that you've just met, but you barely know each other as well. Okay, one more, please, Spirit. One more. August. So some of you, it will be the end of the summer, okay? It could be this August or next August. And again, it could be this May, this month, or next May as well. Okay, thank you so much, Gemini, for being here. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, please show this channel some love. And I'm wishing you all the very best. Take good care. See you next time. Hello, pile number 3. Thank you for being here. All right, let's flip this card over and see what Spirit has for us. The lumberjack. Okay, this does not mean that the person is an actual lumberjack. It's just the energy that they carry. I'm just going to read you on the message on the bottom. The author does have a sense of humor, so let's see what they say. Masculine and outdoorsy. He'll chop wood, but may not break the ice. Okay, interesting. Excuse me. Never had this card before, actually. So again, this may be a male figure, and but we're not reading body parts. This could be a very masculine female. Um, uh, so it's not about gender. Okay, let me just place my fingers on on this card, and see what I pick up. Yeah, of course. This person loves the outdoors. They love nature, okay? They love being outside in nature. I'm seeing the number 29 at the tip of the card, my eyes being drawn to it. That's the number 11. So this relationship is destined, okay? It's divinely guided. This person is very divinely guided. They, you know, um, they maybe have a religion, identify as a certain religion, but really they feel God, source, okay, spirit, out in nature. That is their heaven, their church, that's where they make a real connection, okay, with God, with source, with spirit. This is someone who loves animals very much. They may even be dreaming about having like a dog sanctuary of some sort, like for dogs that don't have homes, or like cats even. This is someone who loves animals. This is someone who's very physically strong, okay? But it's not from like going to the gym, okay? They may be like a walker or a runner or a cyclist. Someone who likes to go fishing and even possibly hunting. Even possibly farming, like, they may have chickens and grow some of their own food. Even they may be a farmer, but I believe it would be something more small scale, but they may love horses as well. This may even be someone who lives off the grid. Goodness, okay. This is someone who's an introvert. They prefer to be alone. There are introverts who can be very social, um, but then, they cherish their time alone. They absolutely need this. But this person is truly like an introvert. Like, they don't like to be around people. They like to be by themselves. Very quiet, the strong, silent type, okay? They may be a construction worker. Whatever career they have, it has to be something that they do with their hands. I'm hearing musician, but musician may not be like a career because it would just be too many people and too loud for them. Like maybe they just like to play guitar, for instance, okay? They have a close relationship to their parents. Their parents are kind of quiet as well. This is someone who like they have a big heart, and they are going to really love you, okay? But if your love language is gifts, they're not really the type of person to give gifts, okay? Their love language is more like of being of service to you and having experiences, okay? Experiences out in nature. So even if you take vacations together, like it's most likely going to be like, not touring like old buildings and that sort of thing. Like it will be more like nature trips, okay? Like seeing nature. I'm feeling like you are talkative, and they kind of like that because they can be quiet and let you do the talking. They're okay with that. But they open up to you, they talk to you. They like swimming as well. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, casual dresser. They're a casual dresser. Okay. They don't like to dress up. They may wear hats quite often, okay? Baseball cap. Um, okay. All right. Let's get a peek into their past. The Spirit, please give us a peek into this person's past. Two of Wands. The Nine of Wands. And there was another card that fell, even though I'm just taking two. And the High Priestess. Let's see if we could see that. Yeah, we could see that on camera. Okay. Let me just take a look at this. Okay. Um, when this person was young, um, they felt a little trapped where they grew up. Okay. I feel like they grew up in a city, and they just found it overwhelming, overstimulating, and they just felt like they never belonged, okay? And they dreamed of being elsewhere. Like it's like I don't know if it was a vacation or they went to visit family in a more rural area, and they felt like that was where they belonged. Like I see them kind of like, they were the only child around for some reason, and they were like walking through the woods, and it just felt so good to them. Um, it's like, they connected with spirit somehow. Like possibly they even, heard the trees speaking to them or the animals communicating with them. It's like for the first time they could hear themselves. Like they felt overstimulated where they lived, most likely in like a big city. Yeah, there was this feeling of like not belonging, okay? Not belonging where they were, like they were somehow planted in the wrong place. And they always dreamed of like, I don't know if it's a place they went to every summer or often, like frequently, or if it was a place they just went to one time, but they always just wanted to be there. They looked forward to being there again. And finally, when they were old enough, that's exactly what they did. They fulfilled that dream of being in a more rural area of I'm hearing that for some, they went to live in a more rural area, and for others, they bought like like a cabin in the woods or something that they could escape to regularly. So, like if they're in construction work, they may work in the city um, doing the construction work, but then weekends they take off, that sort of thing. I'm hearing happy medium. Some found a happy medium, okay? And some actually went to live in the country. Okay. Let's get a peek into their present, into the present. Five of Swords. Interesting. Okay, I wonder what that's about. Five of Swords. Feeling left out. Feeling left out. Um, yeah, that almost seems like it belongs in their past. I don't know why it's in their present. We'll take a look at that. Um, okay, present spirit and Knight of Wands. Interesting. What is this Five of Pentacles about, Spirit? Yes, yes, feeling left out. And it's like these two are opposites. I feel like for some, maybe those who were kind of still working in the city and, only going away on weekends sort of thing, I feel like, they still had that feeling, or they're still having that feeling of being left out, like they don't belong. And they're following their passion here and just going for it. Just like going for it, just doing it, just making the full move to the country or a rural area, or, doing what they love. It's like they're in the middle of this transition. So maybe I was reading present energy, like they always dreamed of it, and now they're actually doing it here in the present. How about one more clarifier, Spirit? One more clarifier? Yeah. Um, Page of Cups. So they are starting something new, okay? Something very fulfilling. They're kind of like pigs can fly dream. They're listening to their intuition and going after what they want wholeheartedly. So I think when I was reading past, I was already picking up on future. Of course, I had talked about them feeling left out, okay, when I was reading past, like they didn't belong, okay? So now in the present is when they're doing this move, okay? As soon as they were able, they've moved, okay? And followed this calling of theirs, this dream to live in the country, okay? To live in a more rural area. They're in the middle of doing that. They're following their passion, their bliss, okay? It's a new beginning for them. So this is like a childhood dream, and they're fulfilling it. They're starting it now. It's a new beginning. Okay, beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, let's get future when they meet you. Future when they meet you. Four of Cups. Interesting. And the King of Swords. One more, Spirit. One more. Six of Cups. Oh, this is interesting. What's this about, Spirit? Aha! Okay. All right. Sorry to get too excited there. Okay. They love where they are. Okay. They love where they are. But there's not a lot of choices for partners for them. Okay. So intellectually and in their heart too, they know they are where they belong, okay? But they there's not a lot of opportunities to meet Mr. or Miss Right, okay? Um, they want someone to share this life with, someone who's as passionate as they are about nature and living out in nature, etc. Okay? Um, with the Six of Cups here, this has to do with past memories of the past. It's like, yes, they envision themselves being out here, it's where they would be happy. But now they're alone, okay? They fulfilled this dream, this childhood dream, but they feel alone. They're discontented. They want to share their life with someone, okay? And I think when you meet them, they're going to start reaching out to try to find someone who wants to share this life with them. I want to get another clarifier, please, Spirit. Another clarifier for this future energy. Oh, God. Yes, yes, yes. Total confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. 10 of Cups. Okay. This is what they want. Okay. And when they meet you, um, it's just going to be so happy, so beautiful. I think they're going to start reaching out, looking for the partner. They're going to meet you. This 10 of Cups is fulfillment, like personal fulfillment, okay? Joy, happiness, family, abundance. It is a marriage card, okay? So take it as it resonates. You may, get married or just decide to live with each other, but it is long term. This is a future significant other reading. It's not like a one night stand sort of thing, okay? This is long term energy. And if this is something that you both want, family, the potential for family as well, okay? This is kind of like a happily ever after card. Just so much love and joy and freedom and abundance, okay? Wow, this is beautiful, Gemini. I love it. Thank you, Spirit. This is a gorgeous reading. Um, okay, let's get some potential timelines because we're all on different timelines. Too many, Spirit, too many. 3 potential timelines for Gemini when they will meet this person. 3 potential timelines. December, okay. So it could be this December or next December, 2027. Or if this is a timeless reading, so if you're seeing it at another time, whenever next December will be. Could be this December or next December is what I'm trying to say. Okay, whatever the year will be. Okay, 2 more, please, Spirit. 2 more. More, please. 2 more potential timelines. Okay, great. Next fall. So next fall, or you have the power to create timing by taking action. Oh, that's an interesting one. I'm not sure that I ever got that card before. What action, Spirit, can they take? Okay, healing. Spirit wants you to work on your healing while you're waiting for this relationship, to work on yourself, okay? So, I haven't been reading into your energy because this energy is not really about you. It's more focusing, on the significant other. So there may be some healing work that you need to do, okay? So when I say healing work, I mean it can be with a counselor, it can be energetic healing, praying, self-help books, you know, different guided meditations that you can even get for free on YouTube. Okay, some kind of healing. Let me just get 2 cards, okay, on this taking action. What action? Yeah, so community, okay? Spirit wants you to reach out and get the help that you need, okay? You're not alone. One more, please, Spirit. One more. Yeah, you're healing from some kind of heartbreak, okay? So something's gone on in your past that really, really hurt you, and you have not healed from this completely. So Spirit wants you to take action and do some healing on this, whatever it was that happened to you. And to reach out, to not do it alone, okay? So this could be reaching out to Source, to God with prayer, asking for healing, and or it could be reaching out to a counselor, to reading self-help books, because the authors are helping you through their self-help books. That's reaching out. Reaching out to energetic healers, someone that you trust, okay? Yes, and I'm being given the message that, I've done so many readings here on YouTube, and I've never been given this when I speak of an energetic healer. But Spirit's asking me to tell you that if you go to an energetic healer that tells you that they themselves are completely healed, they're just fooling themselves, okay? No one is completely healed. We are all here because there's things we need to work on, okay? So just be a little bit wary of anyone who tells you that they're completely healed and that they have no further healing to do, to be wary of that. Okay, Gemini, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. If you did, please show this channel some love, and I will see you next time. I'm wishing you all the very best. Bye-bye now.